Te marama hui te ora, haumie, huiai! Toikie! Tuatan! Au! Matataki! Whakamaatautan! Tanai ka piua!
Kira, my first months in Aotearoa, New Zealand were impressive and still echo within. I have enjoyed getting to know more about Aotearoa, New Zealand and connecting with the people of this beautiful country since my arrival a little over 2 years ago. I was honored to start my post by presenting my credentials to the Governor General at Government House and being warmly welcomed at Waitangi and by iwi all over Aotearoa, New Zealand. I found many commonalities between our people, our indigenous identity and special connection to the land, the desire to embrace all, and our shared outlook for a better, more prosperous future. In 1948, the world gathered together at the United Nations to vote for the establishment of the modern State of Israel. And with the support of many countries, including New Zealand, Israel was reborn as a modern state, a circle that began in biblical times and has been completed. Today, we celebrate 75 years of independence, not easily gained and not taken for granted. As we celebrate and reflect on 75 miraculous years, I would like to update you all on some of the milestone achievements of our embassy and the State of Israel since taking up my post here in New Zealand 2 years ago. At the age of 75, a Diamond Jubilee, it is good to reflect together on our journey thus far. I presented my credentials to the King of Tonga and Cook Islands virtually due to 2 years of COVID-19 travel restrictions and have since had the pleasure of visiting the beautiful island of Rarotonga, where I met with local government representatives and discussed advancing trade relations between our countries, as well as aid development opportunities. This year, I look forward to making my first visit to Samoa, where I will present my credentials to Samoa's head of state. During my visit, I will also be officially launching the visa waiver agreement signed between Israel and Samoa, which will allow free travel between our two countries. By the time you see this video, it may have come already into effect. So check it out. I hope to also visit the Kingdom of Tonga soon and assess how Israel can bring further aid to the Tongan people following the devastating tsunami disaster earlier this year. Already the embassy, in partnership with Mashav, Israel's official international development program, donated a full container of non-perishable goods for Tongan children to fill their lunch boxes. In addition, we donated biogas systems to both Samoa and Tonga. These systems turn animal manure and organic waste into cooking gas for domestic use in off-the-grid remote villages. Farmers from Cook Islands, Tonga, and Samoa took part in agricultural courses in Israel, as well as online trainings hosted by Masha. As a nation, the State of Israel has achieved many successes, despite the daily aggressions we face from those who seek to destroy us. Our Deputy Chief of Mission, Yael Holan, will highlight these achievements, which we can all be proud of.
Israel is ranked first in the world of the highest R&D expenditure as a percentage of GDP. Israel invests about 5.4% of its GDP in R&D. The average among the OECD is 2%. Israel has its third most companies listed on the Nasdaq after the United States and China. High-tech's share of Israeli exports exceeded 50% for the first time in 2021 and now reached 54%. Israel is blessed with an exceptional entrepreneurial workforce ranked third in the world. Israel is commonly referred to as the startup nation and home to one of the leading innovation and technology hubs in the world. With over 6,000 active startups, Israel is the world leader in startups per capita. 12 Israelis won the Nobel Prize, 8 within the last decade. Israeli cybersecurity companies are at the forefront of companies fighting cyber terrorism. 41% of global cyber funding is invested in Israeli companies, and 1 of every 3 cyber unicorns in the world is Israel. All in all, Israel is a world leader in the fields of science and technology, high-tech, agri-tech, medtech, cybersecurity, and many more fields. And I hope to be able to introduce you and connect you with Israeli companies. We are already seeing advanced Israeli technologies being implemented here in New Zealand, including geothermal energy technologies, agri-tech, medtech, and cyber, among numerous others.
In 2022, we co-hosted the first ever New Zealand-Israel Virtual Agricultural Summit, together with the Agritech New Zealand, which was opened by New Zealand's Minister of Trade and Agriculture, Demi O'Connor. Together with Israel's Minister of Agriculture, Oded Foer, over 200 New Zealand and Israeli companies registered for the groundbreaking event. Since then, interest to pursue joint collaboration, including in R&D, innovation, has continued to increase. As a result of this, the Embassy, together with the Trans-Tasman Business Circle, co-led a high-level agritech delegation from New Zealand to Israel in December. There will be more agritech delegations from New Zealand to Israel in the near future, which the Embassy is delighted to be supporting. Recently, our Embassy co-hosted a cyber webinar focused on the cybersecurity landscape in New Zealand and in Israel, together with the Trans-Tasman Business Circle and our Sydney Trade Office. The cybersecurity leaders from Israel, New Zealand, and Australia addressed current and imminent challenges and how to overcome them through knowledge sharing and partnerships. The webinar served as a precursor to an outbound 6-day mission to attend Israel Cyber Week in June. There is still time to join what will be an incredible eye-opening mission to one of the world's leading cyber hubs, where delegates will have the unique opportunity to learn about the latest trends in cyber defense, strategies for government and the private sector, key cyber solutions being developed for the market, from corporate to consumers, also meeting with established cybersecurity solutions vendors and new Israeli cybersecurity startups, including one-on-one business meetings per your specific field of interest, cyber accelerators, incubators, and strategic VC funders understand the role of STEM education in developing cyber capabilities. Cybersecurity workshops conducted by senior figures in the Israeli industry. And if you would like to learn more about how to join, please just get in touch with us. Another historic milestone for peace and prosperity in the Middle East was the signing of the Abraham Accords, the bilateral trade of goods, excluding software, between the United Arab Emirates and Israel for 2022 reached to $1.5 billion, in addition to a 213% increase in trade between Israel and Morocco since July 2021. That is in percent. Direct flights are now available between Israel, the UAE, and Morocco, which has helped to further the incredible cultural exchange between Israel and its people. This proves again that through direct negotiations and goodwill, peace is possible. We can feel the positive, world-changing impact of the Abraham Accords even as far as our embassy here in New Zealand, Israel's furthest diplomatic post. In June 2022, Israel was officially accepted as a member of the New Zealand Middle East Business Council, helping businesses in New Zealand and in Israel to have greater access to the markets, enhancing trade between our two countries. Friends, we would like to sincerely thank you all for your meaningful support of the State of Israel.
We have many milestones to celebrate from these past 75 years, and I know that together, with your support, we will have even more to celebrate in the many years to come.
Thank you. Namini, Toda Raba, and Shalom.